Hello and welcome back to Make Money Guide. As the coronavirus or COVID-19 was declared a pandemic, businesses across the globe shut down their offices and transitioned their employees to remote work. Just a few decades ago, the vast majority of work-at-home job opportunities were far from profitable, and before the dawning of the internet, it was much harder to sort through the scams and the real-life opportunities. In 2020 and beyond, the questionable work-at-home jobs are still out there, but improvements in technology and the birth of social media have ushered in a new wave of such jobs that are actually legitimate. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 high-paying work-from-home jobs in 2020. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn notices on so you don't miss any valuable content. Number 5, ESL teacher. Working from home, controlling your schedule, virtually meeting different people from around the world, there are so many things to love about online English teaching jobs. It's no wonder that more and more ESL teachers have joined this growing field, and why job offers for online teachers are steadily increasing. English as a second language teachers work with non-native speakers to help them learn to speak, read, understand, and write in English. They may work in public or private schools, language academies, or teach private lessons out of their home or the homes of students. The term ESL is just one way to refer to the field. An ESL teacher is responsible for providing lessons and support to students who are learning English as a second language. Often ESL teachers use a real-life context to help students grasp the complexities of the language. ESL teachers must be adaptable, creative, and sensitive to the cultural differences expected when working with students from different cultures. Sometimes those who teach English as a second language also act as mentors, advisors, and liaisons to students and families who are just getting established in a new environment. Online ESL is when lessons are conducted through virtual classrooms instead of using traditional modes of education. This means that a lesson is done conveniently with the use of an internet connection and a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Online ESL schools use your website platforms for their service. This is where the students and tutors access learning materials, system support, and the like. Do you lack teaching experience? That's not a problem. For many online teaching jobs, giving you the perfect opportunity to gain experience and enhance your resume for future teaching jobs in locations worldwide. Furthermore, a university degree will be required by some, but not all, online teaching companies. Most online teaching or tutoring companies will have their own software platform that facilitates the lessons for you, making it easy as logging in, but of course you should be equipped with certain tools if you want to teach English online successfully. Number 4, document specialist. A document specialist is an administrative professional who is responsible for maintenance of company documents. Their job is to store, catalog, and retrieve documents. This may involve maintaining paper files, electronic files, or even databases. They develop and maintain systems for document storage and are responsible for document security and access. Documentation specialists work in a wide range of sectors, particularly in healthcare, legal, and finance. They may work part of a document team or might specialize in a particular type of document, such as contracts or medical documentation. Documentation specialist job responsibilities may vary within the industry and the methods used to store and retrieve documents in a particular job, but almost all documentation specialists share these core responsibilities in their daily work. A successful documentation specialist is detail-oriented and able to work with a high volume of documents in a fast-paced environment. They should be highly organized and process-oriented. It also helps to have excellent oral and written communication skills because the job involves interacting with all levels of an organization. Good listening skills are also important. A document specialist needs to be able to handle multiple detailed requests at a time without dropping any balls. A more detailed work portfolio includes following client norms, maintain excellent quality and resolve errors while call copying documents and performing other tasks. Ensure integrity of other original documents through processing and packing and marking of prepared projects. Check completion and correctness of forms, documents, and bills, identify and resolve problems in collaboration with the management, organize establishment to maintain quality and safety of services provided, oversee periodic repairs and upgrading of copy instruments and application software, utilize software skills to write, edit, revise, and compare documents according to guidelines, perform transcription and conversion work and scanning of documents, handle correspondence, preparation of presentations and budgets and varied documents, ensure complete secrecy and managing confidential information, and management document recovery, proofread, merge, and format documents wherever required. Number 3, customer service representative. It might be tempting to dismiss the idea of becoming a customer service agent, but this is an easy and relatively lucrative online job. Many businesses need workers who can answer the phone at all hours, assist customers and process orders and deal with returns. But since more businesses are operating online, a growing number of these jobs are going to customer service workers who work at home. Customer service representatives typically answer phone calls from customers and respond to email inquiries. Customer service positions typically provide product or service information. Customer service departments may need the representatives to do everything from process returns to troubleshoot problems for customers. Since most customer service jobs only require a phone line and CRM software, many companies allow their customer service reps to work from home. Being an at-home call center, the rep requires a computer and may require specific software or equipment. A great phone call voice helps as well, as does any experience in customer service, data entry, retail sales, or management. It is a growing trend to hire customer service reps remotely. You will be required to become well informed on the company that you choose to work for and will need to be prepared to answer the questions that will come your way efficiently. While more technical customer service jobs may come with advanced requirements, many provide paid training and are available to entry-level candidates. Usually these positions only require a high school diploma, but some companies want you to have previous customer service experience. It might be difficult to answer the phone if you're caring for very young children all day, but it's a good option for those with older children and kids who want to go to school. You can also make between $8 to $15 an hour remotely by assisting firms' customers. As we earlier said, the job is quite simple. You may have to handle incoming calls or make outgoing calls, depending on the nature of the job. Also, it's best to remember that some companies that hire work-from-home agents prefer some call center experience, but most will offer training, so don't worry if you've never done this work before. You can work either part-time or full-time for this role. Number 2, contact tracer. The coronavirus pandemic has pushed more than 30 million individuals out of the workforce since mid-March. At the same time, it has turned contact tracing, a little-known public health technique, into a big job opportunity in parts of the country. As cities and states reopen their economies, many are quickly ramping up their contact tracing capacity in an effort to keep a lid on COVID-19 infection rates. Simply put, contact tracing entails calling close quarter contacts of confirmed COVID-19 patients, providing them with information about the disease, and encourage them to self-quarantine for 14 days to potentially avoid infecting others. Testing is also discussed. Interestingly, contact tracing doesn't involve much detective work, although experts say critical thinking skills and persistence are among the keys to success. Case investigators for health authorities typically reach out to people who test positive for COVID-19 and, in doing so, try to gather the names and phone numbers of their close contacts, usually immediate family members, friends, and/or co-workers. That information is passed along to contact tracers, trained entry-level employees who don't necessarily have a 4-year college degree or a background in healthcare. Contact tracers usually work from a script, although, as you might imagine, things can get messy when you're delivering bad news to strangers and asking them to hole up in their homes, which may mean forfeiting a paycheck. Contact tracing isn't a new phenomenon. In the US, it's been an effective technique for containing the spread of HIV, tuberculosis, measles, and even foodborne illnesses. Until the new coronavirus washed up on American shores, contact tracing was practiced more widely in developing countries. Contact tracers can earn $18 to $25 an hour, depending on where they're located. People with backgrounds in nursing, public health medicine, and social work are preferred, though the biggest misconception about contact tracing is that you need to be public health training or experience. Number 1, loan officer. A loan officer is a representative of a bank, credit union, or other financial institution who assists borrowers in the application process. Loan officers are often credited mortgage loan officers since that is the most complex and costly type of loan most consumers encounter. However, most loan officers assist consumers and small business owners with a wide variety of secured and unsecured loans. Loan officers must have a comprehensive knowledge of lending products, banking industry rules and regulations, and the required documentation for obtaining a loan. The loan officer is in direct contact with most borrowers applying for a loan from a financial institution. The entire process can be handled over the internet, but most consumers probably still prefer a well-informed human on the other side of what is, after all, a costly and complex transaction. In fact, one reason why banks continue to have so many branch officers is that they need to bring loan officers face-to-face with potential borrowers. Though most loan officers work at banks and other lending institutions, a growing number are employed in a home-based operation. They are still representatives of the larger organization, but they are allowed to carry out the bulk of their work from a home office. This is a position a work-at-home mother wants to hold. In these cases, the loan office usually trains you, the officer, in their particular system and regulations, and then supplies the at-home office with everything needed to do your job. The main way to market yourself as a loan officer is through networking. Most people are going to need a loan of 3 or 4 in their lives, and they will be happy to have a trusted acquaintance be their intercessor. The position of work-at-home loan officer is not necessarily as relaxed pace as other at-home businesses, but the rewards can be impressive as the effort expended. A work-at-home loan officer is a great choice for the woman with a fierce work ethic and competitive spirit. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.